All right, good afternoon from the Office of the Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center, 93 Allen Avenue, Ikeja branch. We have a case of, well, I cannot call it unlawful child adoption because we need to hear from the both family first. Let's say it is a family misunderstanding reported by Miss Ruth O'Kelly against Mr. Francis Oputu. Miss Ruth was interviewed last week, Tuesday, if I'm not mistaken, who reported the case in our office here that she brought her 16 years sister to Lagos to school, but Mr. Francis Oputu had seized her sister without granting her access to her sister and also engaged the young girl uh, in house help. She took the girl to a known destination and never allow her access to the younger sister. She cried out that she need her sister back to her and also know the whereabouts of her sister. The both Mr. Francis Okutu, the young lady in question, which is Ruth Okele, and the 16 years girl is live in our office. After interviewing Ruth last week, call was put across to Mr. Francis Okutu, who told the office that he was not feeling fine. They promised to make available the young girl in our office today. All the parties are here. I encourage you to subscribe to our YouTube channel on Access to Justice TV and follow us on our Facebook page on Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center. We have an alternative page also on Human Rights Defenders and Access to Justice Advocate Center Alternative. Follow us on our TikTok Palace Gist and Center for Justice. God bless you. Visit our website on www.hrddc.org.ng for more useful information. Be mindful of your comment, and also we also promise some of you that is putting angry face here. Kiaro, Boo, I don't know why they are putting angry face here, but I promise to block you immediately from there. Thank you for being with us. Okay, Ruth, give us the statement you gave on behalf of this man last week. Let him hear out your complaint and how he can respond to it.
Thank you.
Open your mouth and talk.
Um, I brought my sister.
Speak up, that is what I mean.
I brought my sister to Lagos and hand over into Mr. Francis. So, our agreement with Mr. Francis was my sister is going to stay with somebody and work and be going to school. So, I told him that okay, that is fine because I couldn't afford the school fees
Your
again.
sister will come to Lagos.
Yes.
Listen to me, because if you misinform this office, I'm going to handle you to police. You said you brought the statement you are giving now that you brought your agreement. Means so you have an agreement with this man that you brought your sister to come and work and be going to school.
Yes.
But you told us last week, which I may play your statement, that you brought the girl to come and enroll her in school, not for work. Don't interrupt me.
Ma,
Don't interrupt me. I'm still going to play your statement. You brought her to come and enroll in school, not for work.
yes.
And the man told you that she's going to be staying in his house. And that was your agreement with him. He was coming to stay in his house and you'll be paying for her school fees. And all of a sudden, the man took the girl without your knowledge to unknown destination and every effort to bring your sister back to you prove abortive. You don't know the whereabouts of your sister. You cannot communicate with your sister. That was your last statement. So give exactly the statement you give to this office.
Okay, ma. I'm sorry to interrupt you, ma.
Go ahead.
Ma, the last time I came, I didn't said everything because I was nervous and I was frustrated. I needed help.
And you need to
I
lie.
needed
Excuse
I
me, you
needed
need to
help.
lie to this office because you were frustrated, so you need to lie. Go ahead.
I did not mean to.
Madam, go ahead. Let me update you because she's feeling cold. Go ahead.
So I am here to correct myself. I am here to correct myself now. If I want to lie, I cannot come here and then complain because I will just let it go. Because it just because I was frustrated. I needed the help. I needed help. That is why I came here to this office to lay
And
complaint.
what makes you think if you say truth, you will not get that help? That you have to lie as if you are innocent to get the
I
help.
was frustrated, ma. I was going through a lot. So I
Let's
didn't
hear
know
you
I
out.
was
There are
going through
lots
a
that
lot,
you
ma.
were going that
That is
make
why I
you
have to come
to
here.
exonerate yourself on your initial agreement with the man. Tell us, we are here to hear you out and also assist.
That is why I'm so sorry for not making the right complaint. So I'm here, ma, to make the right complaint so that you can listen to me. If I'm not correct, he can tell you the thing I'm wrong about. That is why I'm here, ma.
Go ahead. I've told you. Go
So
ahead.
I brought her and hand over her to Mr. Francis. Our agreement with Mr. Francis is going to look for somebody so that my sister will be staying there and work and go to school because I couldn't afford the school fees. I was tired of doing house girl work. That is the reason why I brought her, and I did not want anything to happen to her in the village. I don't want to hear that she's pregnant. That's why I want her to come here and so that she can look for a place that
So
she'll be
they don't
safe.
pregnant women in Lagos. It's only in your village that they can pregnant her.
Ma, I'm not saying that because I know if she comes here, I'm safe when I was in Lagos. I'm always safe when I'm in Lagos. That is the reason why I brought her so that she will be safe as well. I don't want anything to happen to her because she's the only sister I have. That is why I begged Mr. Francis. He said that he has somebody that my sister will be staying with and work and be going to school. Me, I will be hustling my own so I can look for a place to stay and learn work because I was tired of house girl work. So the agreement between I went to his house because he called me to come so that we can make the arrangement. I went to his house. I now asked him how much are they going to pay. He said he has to ask the
Hello,
woman.
go ahead.
He will ask the woman how much they will be paying her. So that I said okay. I wrote my account number, I wrote my phone number, hand over to my sister. And so that when she gets to the place, if the woman is time for the woman to pay her, she should pay into my account. So I told Mr. Francis about it, that if they want to pay the guest salary, they should pay it into my account because I don't want story. The money is saved in my account. I am working for my own money as well. I cannot squander her money. So it will be safe so that when it's time for her to buy something, I can send make sure I put those things and give it to her. So our agreement was that he said okay, he agreed. So I asked him for the woman's number so that I can communicate with my sister. He said I should wait. When he go to the place, he will send the number for me. So I waited for 3 days. I waited for 3 days. He didn't call me and I called Mr. Francis that I'm waiting for the number. He has not sent the number for me. He said I should
Go
wait
ahead.
for 1 month. I should wait for 1 month before I can communicate with my sister. So I was patient. I waited for 1 month. I didn't hear from my sister. I called my Mr. Francis again. He said when I go off, he will personally take me there. That place is Lekki. He will take me to Lekki so that I can see my sister. I said okay.
You say what? Go ahead. If I'm not.
He
You,
said he said okay. I said okay, I will do that. When it was my off day, that was last month, if I'm not mistaken. I went off. I went to his house. He said that when I'm coming, I should make sure I wake up early because that place
meaning
is far.
what?
So I said fine. I woke up early. I went to his house. I got to his house. It was time for us to go. I asked Mr. Francis that
Abeg send me text
he
message.
should
All
take
of them
me
send me
to the
message.
place. That he should take me to the. He said I should wait first. I should wait for 1 hour. I waited. The same thing. The next thing he started saying he's sick, he's not feeling fine. I said, what are you talking about? What is going on? What are you hiding from me? Is there anything you're hiding? It's not that they're paying the guest salary the way we agreed into my account. That one I didn't talk about it. So the normal number you didn't give me, I didn't bother about that one too. Now I've come here for you to take me to see this girl. You refuse. What is going on? He did not tell me what is going on. So I waited. He said I should wait. I waited for how many hours? Mr. Francis told me he's sick, he's not feeling fine. So that is when I started yelling and shouting and crying that Mr. Francis will take me there because I cannot leave my sister for 2 months without talking to her. It's going to 3 months. I'm not hearing from her. Nothing, no news, nothing. So I was so scared. That is why I told him, and I was shouting and shouting. He told me that the next day he would take me there. That is on Sunday. I said I can't wait on Sunday. The agreement was if I come to his house, he would take me to the girl's place. So I am no more interested. He should bring my sister back or else I will go and report for him. He said that he was just talking to me anyhow, that I'm now growing wings or what. So that is the reason why I said his wife told me that I should go back, that this is not how to solve problem. I told them that if you did not bring my sister out, I will take my own case. I will go and report. That is when I left and I came here ma, to lay a complaint about it. So 3 months, he did not give me this woman number. The number he gave me was wrong number. The number was not going through. He was not, he's telling me the woman has traveled to abroad. How can a woman travel to abroad for 3 months, not coming back, and you collected house girl in the house, and you are telling me the woman has traveled? Because it doesn't make sense to me. That is why I decided to come to Woman Rights to make complaint for help. Thank you. I only wanted a better life for her. I only wanted a better life for her. I'm not wishing bad for her. I wanted a better life for her. That is the reason why I am fighting.
Where is your father? I told you that your father, you said your father is coming to live. You told me that day that where is the father?
He wanted to come, but he said he cannot afford because it comes at.
Eh?
He wanted to come, but he said he cannot afford. So this they have senior sister, they are senior brother, their senior brother is there. The bond will follow this one.
The elder brother should come in. The elder brother give him consent. Let him sign the consent and he'll bring it. Respond to what she said, please.
Okay, man. Sorry, man. This guy, um, when I was small.
Can you speak loud?
When I was small,
Yes.
I was there with the father, with the mother
Mm-hmm.
at Akure doing the cocoa farm.
Mm.
So I live with him. So this day, when time come, I now left. I come to give my son brother take me to Lagos. So when I come to Lagos, I will be long. Don't tell when I did Lagos. So me too. I'm doing this housework before. From there, I learn my trainer work for the cook. Sometimes I'm selling market. Much more not do. So last year, when this girl, one of my brother, say get one girl, will make I help am find and work. I said okay, no wahala now. We go for the work.
Can speak loud.
So as I just send am, call am, he send am come for my place. As he send am come my place, I come see am. Even as he come say, he barb hair like this, gala.
The girl.
This one, he barb hair like this. Only this place now he come tie. I come see am, everybody come say,
Okay.
whose kind girl be this one? Whose kind dey this one?
Bring
This
chair
one,
for him.
whose kind work? You wan work for this kind? Whose kind head? I say na wow. I come, I say come. I come look, stay. When I stay, I come look. See this girl look familiar for me. Before you know, I come ask am. I say where you from? She come say from Ibenta. My village Gongo. Me man from Ibenta. Where are you from? Before I come ask, she come tell me say be Odom pikin. Odom my oga. Are you be rude? He say yes. How long? Where are you since? He say you get in Lagos for here for long. Who bring you come Lagos? Because you come return, tell me the story as you don work many place, they no dey pay am money, different thing. She was why you look like this? And I took her to go to barber salon. I say make the baff all that head. I don't want that rubbish. Wetin be all this? Which kind life are you going to live? Is it the way your mother be? Your mother na Christian. Why you can't turn this life? I come bring am down. I come sit am down. Come. From today, you don't meet me because your mother died. Well, the time when the mother died, this one I dey for am. So now you don't come meet me and be my person. From there, I find a job for am. That last year. When I give am job for that last year, so the woman that is staying, living, later the woman come late. So the husband say he cannot fit stay with am since the woman don late. She now come. As she come down, later, when I come ask where the money where you work, he telling me story and he's sending money for village for this girl for school fee and the mama family, you know, they allow am this and this. I say no. Why are you work not to save money? So different type of call. Men, this is I can't start.
Discuss exactly what she come to complain.
Okay,
Don't
ma.
discuss her private
Okay,
life.
okay.
She's how old are you?
Because I want make her just talk.
23 now.
She's an adult. Don't
Okay,
discuss
no
her private
problem.
life. Talk about how she brought this girl
Okay,
to
because
you. That is what I want to
before,
talk.
so as we bring this after that, I come when I give am this work at Okwebi. So she come every time she complain of this girl. I tell am say, okay, wetin dey there? Where your father? He say him father dey another place. The girl dey live with her mother sister. She's spending money all the time for the girl for school fee. I say, okay, what is there? This girl wey your other sister her brother he say is Lagos here. I say only this girl una live for place. Who you dey sleep with? They say na one of the mama sister. I say you go find how to carry this girl go Lagos so that she can go to school. Because if you say you work now save money, this girl can stay with my children go to school. But now no money for your account. So what is there? I will call your father so that we arrange. I will look for a place where this girl will go to school. So after that, it's okay, she don't hear. Me and the father come discuss. The father say no problem. If na me she go carry this girl come give me because she not dey trust road. Because road for many years no dey go village. If na for me, he go release the girl for me. I say no wahala. Me rule now dey my hand. I don't hold am. There is nothing like that. Nothing. Me I don't talk to rule. Rule don't come down now. I say no wahala. That is why the father put the girl for motor. Tell me say on the way we send we talk. The girl I want to go and pick her for Ikorodu. So as he come, he dey my house there. I call road. Your sister don't come o. She dey my house there like story. The day when she come, we discuss. I say okay later I go look for a place when they will go to school. When they go to school, and now starting calling there. Some of them they say they not fit put. Later now they disappoint them. I call this. So later I come get one madam who used to work on am sometime for Lekki. Comes okay, now I bring am come. So now that is why I took the girl to Lekki. And
Go ahead.
when I took the girl to Lekki, I can't tell her. I said, this is the girl, man. This girl, the mother don't die. And I want later, when she dey go school, the other sister in here in Lagos, later I will carry am to come and know your place so that I go know. The papa dey village. So that is it. So for long now, before you know, Ruth come tell me, say make I send the woman number. I say, okay, I will send it for you. Hold on. Maybe don't disturb am first. Let the girl work first. So I will call the woman. When I call the woman, I will send the number for you. So if you don't discuss with the woman, or later, don't even tell the woman say I will carry you go. So anytime you get off, come, me and you go. Anytime you get off, me and you go. So to that last month, when you call me, I say no wahala, you'll be good, don't worry. So by then I never called the woman. So that last one when they fall city that week, I'm not even in the house. So when she called me, I said I'm not the house. So even many say, why me I'm not the stay house? I say,
Rain fall for 2 months.
no, I
Or
say
for 3 months.
no, I said that last week, not be like that. I said that last week you supposed go when
No,
she get
since
off.
the 3 months you carry her sister.
It just
to give
complete
her.
3 months now. It just complete 3
And
months.
she see her sister since you give her out.
No, she's working. I say anytime she get off.
So she never get up.
No,
since
that
3
off when
months.
she gone, now only that once when she call my house there.
That
That
was
woman-
when.
That is the last one.
Hmm?
Is it early this one?
No.
That last one. So God to me, that's then I was even as she come, I come back on Friday. As I come on Friday night when I go, that is I go back to night vision. After night vision, I come back on Saturday. That Saturday I come out again. Was
All this your
rain?
story no
No,
make sense to
rain
me.
and rain have fall. Not lie, mommy.
For 3 months.
No, I mean that now only up. She did not they get off all the time. I mean she. You know they get they be now me give and work for that place. The place where she work there, I mean peace and there.
How are they paying the money?
This girl, Rose, this
Yes,
one,
yes.
she collecting her money by herself.
Okay, this girl that you took to that place, since you take her there, she's schooling now. Has she started schooling?
They say you're starting for September now. This September we're going now.
You
So
are shaking head. It's like the man is lying, Abi. Eh?
It's not lying.
Don't worry, you are going to talk now. Go ahead.
so that day, even my phone rain for the big phone said, I forget to rain for now not fit. I say Rose, you don't say she come, I just sit down like this. I try to bring the phone, you know what? I charge this one down, all road, you don't see, not that I lie. So he said I should go, say Rose, wait now, you not pity me, see as I dey sick, not be lie. Rose, I say wait now, please. He say you hungry. I say go to kitchen now, you take food I eat. Before you know, wait, Rose, let me call. Before you know, she calls, I say wait, let me call the woman. I can't call the number, not go. I call.
So since
So-
you give the girl to the woman, you never talk to the woman since 3 months?
I mean, I call am, we talk. I follow that girl talk.
When?
Last day, that when I give am, the following month,
Send me text message.
the following month, I talk to the girl.
Send me
Greet
text
am.
message.
We greet. She says she's okay, no wahala.
Yes.
He says she's okay, no wahala. The work day okay. Even when Ruth call me, say I don't hear from. I say yes, I don't hear from. They say no wahala. So before you know, Rose wife she come try to call me. I say okay. I come my phone not. I come dey look for the other phone. I put the SIM card. I try the number. The woman number not come go. I try not come go. I give am a try. This one is I give am the number now line. I try the number not go.
So the number is going now.
Before I get am now, one of the friend at first I come call am. I say mommy, see my mommy, your sister, not the sister, your sister, I not get am. Say how far I no dey get her phone, no dey go. He say she don travel since. I say how come now? I say that girl when I give am because the sister wan go see am. So he say she don travel, but she will know how to find the number so that we can talk or the son. So I say no wahala.
Who sent transport to the girl in the village?
Na Rose give me. I send to the girl. They send to the papa. The papa put am for move to come give me.
Okay.
So before you know, I now call her fan. That day on the wedding, she call me. I come tell her say make she hold on this ending.
Sit back. Shift.
Okay.
You can sit like that. And
I say this ending so that ending of that month so that we know how to whether she don't come back, he will come back. And now cause it before you know they send the son the son come call me say so and she be wouldn't be that his son name when he stay with her. Rotimi. He said from Rotimi, from mommy say make I call you. He said I say yes, so I'll be look mommy wait mommy say mommy don't travel since so the pikin dey with am o. I say road. He say want to see the sister o. No so that time I promise I carry am go see am bed. I don call mommy she don travel. I don't know say mommy she don travel. Say mommy don travel since the girl dey with am. Even road that day I tell her say you cannot go somebody house without call am because the estate if you dey not call, if you not call them before you go, they no go allow you to enter. So make you hold on. That is why road begin to carry everywhere. I say no be like that road. Hold on. Before you know, she called the papa ask me, I explain for them. He say, I never did now. This one call me, all their mama family, all of them they call me. They say, if you know me, no wahala now. Nothing like that. We never reach like that. Maybe we hold on. They tell her, make she hold on. He say, lie. But I say, Ruth, not like that. Me and you quarrel. You might pick wetin happen when you say, no be your arrangement with us. Wetin happen? Ruth, go down.
How much they pay you before you carry this girl give the woman?
They pay me.
Talk the truth. I don't want to hear
Mommy,
any lie from you
That
because
girl,
you are the
that
agent.
person, I don't give am person before. Even the day when I go give am, I don't give am. Even my own sister come, you don't stay with am.
I say, how much did they pay you before you give the girl out? It's a straight question. Answer
That day
me
when
direct.
that day when I give am, she give me 2,000 naira. I tell am say this
How
girl.
much are they paying you to supply house help?
No, if the
I
person
just
if
asked
the
you a
person give
simple
me,
question. I don't
okay,
want to
if the
repeat
person,
myself
if
again.
I
And
give
if you
person,
twist me, I will just get you
understand?
arrested. I'll call police to arrest you here.
Understand? If the person
How
give
much
me,
did
as
they
they
pay
find me, if the
you?
person give me, they give me 20,000 naira. If I find person for them,
20,000.
yes,
They pay you 20,000.
yes. If the person give me, sometimes they find me 20,000, sometimes 15,000. So it depend.
So how many girls have you engaged in house help?
I'm not too much give like that. Some of them,
How
even
many have you given? I say answer me straight answer. I don't need too much talk. If I ask you simple question, answer me. All I need from you is truth and sincerity. If you
mommy,
twist
no
word
be
with
say
me,
I
you will not
understand.
like
No be
you
say
will
no
not
be say
like
they
coming
no
to
be
the
say this
surface
my
today.
house work. Well, no be say na this agent work I'm doing. I'm not doing it. I'm selling monkey and at the pool.
I ask, don't go to, don't tell me those area. Don't ask you which other thing you are doing. You are an adult and you can do 1 million business. I'm talking about this very one now. How many girls have you given out or boys have you given out for house help?
I not get too much like that when
How many are they?
The one I have now, this one now, they are why they work. They be
Since you
two.
don't want to answer me, you
No.
go to station and answer. Give
Not
me
like
phone
that,
from
man.
there.
When I have now, I have almost like 7 of them.
7 of them.
Yes.
Where are they? And how old are they?
This one, like where they work, there be 2 there. One day for Bagada, the day for his own born, like 2 children.
For who?
For village, he did there, they work. All of them are the same friend. The other is sister, madam sister. That one did there also. Let me give am the 2 girls. All of them, they don't mature.
All of them. How old are they?
One she don't reach whether 30 sef. The other one
How many years she don spend there?
that one she go last 2 months. The other one don go since one time that girl go wetin be Angela wetin be abi January. That one go there January.
Where dem come from? Where you bring them from?
All of them from my village, they come by themselves. No me carry them come. They come from village by
Where
themselves.
did you have office document and your registration card that you are giving out people as an agent?
Me, not that I be doing that on perfect, because my one is that when I'm working from there, I start knowing people. People when I work, even me, I dey cook also. Understand? I dey cook also. Even that I working some of them, I dey wash cloth before because of the accident when I get for hand. I no fit wash. I stop the washing cloth. If na be confide dry cleaner. So from place when I dey work, some bad people they know me. Even by that time, I dey work for Ambaras
Bad
well.
people.
Yes, I work many of them, madam, they know me.
Which bad people? Say where
No, I said even some barrack and Ambarak. Now they get where they work there for one Mrs.
maybe under that is
One Mrs. Morano that time. I work with her for long set. So from there, some of them they connect me. Some they say, help
how
me bring my
many
friend.
people have you given out? I say the answer me. I don't need too much
I
talk
said this
from
one, I
you.
have 7 people when I calculate them now.
7. Hold on. Give me paper. Write the names. All the ones you have given out, write all their names, their age, the one you have contacted. Number 1 is so. Number 1, what is the name of number 1 person?
No, it's not go school like that. Nice one. Bro, tell me right on.
The writer now. Number 1 is who?
I write your name there.
Is she the number 1 you give out?
No, all of them they are together. I will come. Even the other girl they work together then.
Okay.
Write Agnes.
Agnes is how many years?
She mature. They work with her.
26.
26 years.
26.
Write down. You be how many years?
23.
Okay, write down there. When did you start working? You're already at 18 when you started working.
No, this one I started in last year.
The 26 years girl
It's 3 years now.
there.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Is it Lebanese house?
We are working in the same place.
Is it a house or company?
House work.
With a Nigerian or Lebanese or Chinese or Indian?
Nigerian.
Nigerian.
Yes, sir.
Okay, go ahead. The third person is who?
Right there, that girl, that Grace. Grace. Grace is, you said 26 years.
Hmm?
Yes.
Grace 26 years. The other lady is 30 years. Maybe that girl. That girl where they work with Cecilia.
Hmm?
Cecilia.
Cecilia is where?
They work together with the madam sister.
In Lagos, there. Which area?
At Bagada.
Bagada.
Yes.
Ruth, which area are you working?
For Allen here, Opebi.
Opebi.
Where is the other lady working? Agnes.
Opebi is the same place.
Okay, go ahead.
Cecilia.
How is
Cecilia
it?
almost 30 years. 30
Still at
years.
20, 30 years
She don't born 2 kids.
before you give her job.
Yeah, she just give her last month when she come.
Where?
The same place we work with madam sister, Oga sister. The two of them they work with Oga
The
sister.
same compound.
Yes, same compound.
Okay.
That Mary, when she work with the madam sister also. That Mary don't born 2 children, not 30 years also. That 25, say 25. The other girl, happiness. Okay, she done this almost 35. Right, miracle.
That's fine.
Miracle, what have you said? Miracle. I'm a miracle now.
I hope you know that if I call them and they tell you anything
No, man,
changes
go
from
tell
their
them, no
age, you will
problem.
not like me.
No problem.
I've told you.
Miracle, I think she should be 25. I be like a sister. Even now.
How many are there?
I 7 months.
Have they ever reported any of them to you of stealing before?
No. No report anything.
Have you ever been arrested at the police station for any of them before?
No.
How long have you been doing this?
Never do that long. I never do it long.
Oh God, tell me the truth. Somebody they have started commenting about you. Yes, say you again. Just tell me the truth. I've told you. As I'm begging you to say the truth, you will not like yourself if I change my decision today. Do you hear me? How long have you been doing this? That is the question I'm asking you. Simple truth is what they ask from you. How long have you been doing it?
Well, when I'm doing, I don't know. I think it's almost 5 years. I be 10 years now when I did Lagos. I be 10 years when I start when I have my.
10 years.
Yes.
And since that 10 years, it's only 7 people you have given that to all. They
I know
are
they
just
have
going and
customer.
changing.
I know they have customer like that. I know they have people like that. Not that I'm doing the agent work like that.
Okay, this girl now that you give her, she's 16 years.
Yes.
Is she supposed to be engaged in house help?
No, ma, the problem that as they say they want to put her for school. That is why
Who want to put her in school?
the best one is live with her.
So why don't you wait?
We discussed before. We discussed before they start to take her.
Where is the agreement you people wrote that she's going to put her in school?
No, we not read agreement, but we don't talk. They don't talk that September
Huh?
she'll start to school.
You say?
They say September, and they will put her for school. This
Why are you
September when they
shaking
come
your
now.
head? I want to know why you're shaking your head.
It's not in September he told me.
I will tell you the
It's not
month day
September
now.
he told me.
Is it not September that is first?
December, so this September when
He
they
told
come.
me it's December that you go and bring and come to school.
No, the people they say they want to put them for school now. That's why
Borrow
they
from
say
the
they want to
school.
put them now.
Francis took it in.
Maybe they got number, there's some number they get.
Or you drop it and use small
No,
one to
drop.
bring back. Please be fast, okay?
When they stay, they say they like the character, so they don't. You prepare to put them for school for September.
You said?
I say when they don't stay, they say they like the character. They say we'll put them for school for September. Even the very day I go, she will cry. Me and she will quarrel. Not be small. She say she cannot go. She not great carry her load.
She will not go away.
She not great carry her load follow me. I say this so. See and
Why?
he say she will. Me I want to have me. I want to take her. She cannot go. I was begging. I said not be like that. So when she come first before.
Not only go, you are even going to the village. You say you cannot go. They took you to a place, it become a headache that you cannot go out of the place and they give you something chocolate. Why? Open your mouth and answer me.
No,
Why do you say you cannot go? Is it not the one that took you there?
it's the one that
Speak up.
it's the one that
So why do you say you are not living there?
the place good for me.
Eh?
The place good for me.
Good for you have. Explain. How is it good? Tell us how it's good.
And they hold me fine.
Hmm?
And they hold me fine.
And they hold you fine. What do you mean by that?
They say they will train me for school.
Are they training you now? Then
In
say,
September,
uh,
they will put me in school.
what and what did you do there?
I'm doing house girl.
Like what? You don't ask girl, like what? What do you do there?
Cleaning, mopping,
Mm-hmm.
cleaning table, all those things that they not used to wash house.
Why? Because they don't teach you. Now, what did they teach you? That's what you are saying. What is bad if you wash your clothes? You are doing a house help work now. And the man have told you should. Do you wash clothes where you work?
Yes.
So what makes you think they said you did not do you did not wash clothes? If you lie here,
No, they not use, the madam not used to give me clothes. Used to give the man clothes. Used to wash. Not used to give me.
dry cleaner. Talk now, open your mouth and talk. Let me hear you. You said what?
They not used to give me clothes to wash.
What and what do you do? Do you cook there?
No.
Then make sure what you do there.
And sweeping, mop, clean table. After all, will not allow me open a pot of soup or will not even allow me to cook. It's the one that can cook for me.
So you don't allow you to open pot of soup. Hmm?
See how to cook.
Okay. You will go back to the village. When you become 18, you will come back to Lagos. And if you argue me, I'm going to my own use police to return you to your village. Do you hear me?
Yes.
If you argue this office, we will use police escort you back to your village. Then you become 18, then you come and be engaged in herself. By now, you are supposed to be going to school, not house help. Do you hear what I'm saying?
Yes.
Yes. You are supposed to be going to school, not house help. So you that is trading with your sister, after you discuss they should bring her to Lagos, you work herself when you were 13 years or 12 years or 14 years according to your statement. You become 20 something and you are suffering, you don't want to suffer again. This, that. Not that you have children that you are taking care of. I don't know what you are using your money. How much are they paying you?
I pay me 30 now.
30 now.
Yes, when
When did they started paying you 30?
that was December last year. December last year.
December last year.
Yes.
You worked there for how long before they started paying you 30 years? 30,000.
I started that December. That is when they started paying me 30,000.
This girl, this 60 years, how much is her salary?
The woman tell her to pay them 20,000. That 8,000 they pay.
Which account are they paying it?
And money even they don't give me now, so I call that day. I give me the money. But
I
remember,
can't hear what you are saying.
the money said they don't even give me the money. So I call that day they give me the money. So remember the man said, yeah, because for him, for she has to cry. no get carry her load. He say because the mother never and I give that one, the mother never send am to am. So you don't know say the girl wan go. The girl say,
I don't understand what you are saying. Why do
No.
you like talking story?
No,
You go
I
straight to the
say-
point and answer me what I don't
they
understand
don
what you
pay
are
am
saying.
2 months, they meant 1 month for the hand now.
Why?
No, the month just complete now. So the man, even that I call now, he call me say he go the mother never send
All
that one.
then now they send that money, that her money will be complete today, or you use your money and pay us, then you go back and go and collect your money from them. Call them right away.
My phone dey for me.
Go and take the phone and call them.
Is that my phone dey? It's not dey. Yes,
How old are you?
I'm 27.
Shift your chair to this place.
I'm 27.
27 years. What do you do? What are you doing in Lagos? What do you do as a work?
I'm doing security and also I'm doing, let me put it this, I'm doing a security job.
You're doing security job.
Yes.
For how long?
I just started March.
March. When did you come to Lagos?
I've been in Lagos for long,
For long? How long?
like 2013. I came to Lagos.
2013. How old were you when you
She's
were?
not here.
Come and see when she come.
I
Right?
was 21 years.
2013. You are 21 years.
I think.
And 2021. You are 26 years. Okay, what are you saying?
Let me say, I'm 20, either 22, 23 when I came to Lagos.
2013.
Yes.
You came with who? Alone?
I came, it's my uncle that took me to Lagos. Then when after my wife,
Mm.
so I came and looked for.
Can you speak loud?
I came and looked for money and wrote my wife 2015. So
Mm.
if I came back again to Lagos to continue my some other works.
So why did you allow your younger sister be 16 years to be in your house? You are working, your sister is working. That two of you cannot because you lost your mom, two of you cannot gather and enroll her. Is it not enroll her into school, even if it's public school, and also at least she get to 18 years?
But it's not really our agreement for her to come to Lagos because she has this term, what my auntie told me, she has a term school fees left. So she didn't tell me that she want to take her to Lagos.
Who didn't tell you?
My younger sister.
Which is Ruth.
Yeah. So because I discussed about it before with her, but I said after maybe when she finished her school, maybe I wrote her wife. So when I don't know the agreement they have between she and my dad. So when they took her to Lagos, my auntie called me that my younger sister is in Lagos. I said call. She said she don't know that I should confirm from my dad. And I called my dad. My dad refused to tell me that my sister is in Lagos. My dad was telling me he's not around. He went to send her an errand or something like that. But I didn't know she's in Lagos. So later, and now when this issue now happened, before she now tell me that my sister is in Lagos, I said, why don't you people tell me before? It's like the both of you have plan or what?
Your dad and your sister?
Yes. So I now asked my dad, but my dad said she's the one that asked him to release her to Lagos to come and work. I said, and my senior auntie was really, really very upset with her that why did she take her to Lagos without her own permission? Because she has a term school fees left with the school instead of her going to school. So that is what make her angry with her, that she didn't inform her before she take her to Lagos.
Get who angry?
get my aunty angry
Mm.
that she Ruth didn't inform her before taking my younger sister to Lagos. So when the issue now happened about the agent, and I asked her, okay, you gave somebody your sister, at least you take permission from your working place to go and know where, verify and know where she's working or and know about what she's doing. She said she don't have it's off. I will call her. She said she will go.
All this.
She will promise me next week. I will call her again. She will say she will postpone it to the other week. So instead of, and I asked my auntie, I told my auntie, he said my auntie now said I should leave her, that whatever she want to do with her, I should leave her. So when the issue come up now, she now called me. I said, didn't I tell you before? It's like whenever I'm advising you, just like maybe you don't take any advice from me. Now this issue now, something has happened now. You now called me. She said she has already apologized to them. Nobody, she called everybody, nobody answer her. That she has already apologized. I say, why would they answer you? Because they will tell you, they will talk to you. You won't listen to them. You will do what is in your mind. I see now you are getting yourself involved on this issue now. Okay, what can we do now? What do you want now? He said you went to woman rights or something report that she. I said, okay, what is there? And I called my dad. My dad did not pick my call. So my dad now called me that my dad now tell me that what Ruth, my younger sister is doing is because my dad did not accept her collecting her own salary into her own account. So I now say, is that why you people are dragging?
So they are dragging the girl
Yes.
salary.
Yeah, that is what my dad told
Eh?
me.
What are you not doing? Talk now.
Yes.
What? Come and hold on. I want you to talk. You should shift your chair close there. Shift again. Shift again. I don't want to show your face because you are still a minor. You are below 18, so I can't show your face on social media. Do you hear me? But you need to talk loud. Let's hear your voice. Let them hear what you are saying. What do you think is the problem? Tell us if you think there is a problem that is not what your sister is saying. Tell us what do you think is the problem.
My sister said I should write account number and she number give me.
Mm.
So when I went there, he say when I reach there, I should collect somebody phone, call her, or I should give my mother account number. She send money to her account. I can't just say no, say me I send the money for account. I say okay, I collect the money. After I reach there, I know the book come fall inside motor. I forget. The book come fall inside motor.
Which book?
The book where he writes account number and the number, my father number,
Mm.
e fall inside motor. So we don reach
You no go there with bag.
no. I go with bag.
So how come the paper they give to you come fall inside motor? The book no fit enter your bag. The
My
book come fall.
my cloth plenty and the book no size there for the cloth there.
How big is the no, is it not only telephone number, account number?
You
How
write-
big is a book that the book cannot enter bag that cloth dey inside and your cloth is plenty and one book no fit enter? Abi how many books she write the account number inside? How many books did you write account number inside?
It's only paper. Just cost me
Paper.
paper, just the paper.
It's no paper and sister.
It's
It's book
just
that the one
Go
that
ahead.
write for school. It's that one that you write the number give me. You say when I reach there I should call you. So when I reach there the book fall. I forget. When I don reach far there I say I even reach for that madam place I say the book don fall. I even hang sef. I even cry there sef. I say the book don fall for inside motor. Mr. Francis say why me I no tell am. I say I don forget the book don fall for inside motor. After I reach there I say okay make e give me my sister number. When I reach there make I call am. E say okay but now my madam wan comot, e wan go do exercise and now e no get chance. When e reach there e go call me. I say okay. I come reach there, e come call me one day. E call me My mother come tell me say make me I come take phone. Dat Mr. Francis wan talk with me. I say okay. I go come talk. I come tell am say make e give me my sister number. He say me I get phone. I say no. He say where I wan put am. I say na person phone wey I wan put am. He say okay where dat you go send the number give me dat dat him no get jam dat time. Okay, I come leave am. When my madam say e dey call am but im number don no go, but him
They
hear
call
say
who?
dey call Mr. Francis say im number no go, but him hear say e dey call my madam, im number no go. My madam come reach dat time, e come travel carry me go keep for im pikin there. After e carry me go there
Carry you go keep where?
for im pikin place, my madam carry me go for im pikin place. Say e wan travel go London, e wan go do her birthday for London. Come talk say okay, I go stay there for im pikin there. After I reach there, my madam come call im pikin say Mr. Francis dey call am dat e no know wetin e want for me oo. Mr. Francis dey call am dat e no know wetin e want for me. Come ask am say wetin happen? E say okay make dem call am first dat e go ask dem say wetin happen. E come talk say okay. E come reach whether na last week wey e even come. So my madam pikin come come, e come talk say Mr. Francis dey come. I say wetin happen wey e come like dis e no talk. E come talk say okay dat e don try my madam number e no go. I come see am there. I come see am say wetin happen. E say dat him wan carry me. I refuse. I say no, I no wan go, dat dey wan put me for school. Even my sister say wey even carry me for village there come, e even talk with me there say dat he go carry me go give person for work. He go carry me go give Mr. Francis. Mr. Francis go carry me go give person wey I go stay with am do work. After all dat, I go come stay with Mr. Francis go school with the children. I come talk say okay. I answer. I come see my father dat day sef wey come carry me. Come carry me put for inside motor. I come reach there see Mr. Francis come hail me there, carry me come for im house there. After e carry me, I stay like 2 week before my sister come. Even dat time sef, my sister before my sister come, after e come there, e come talk say okay dat me maybe na on Monday or Thursday wey I go dey work. I come talk say okay. I come ask am say I never do dis kain work before. E say me I go learn. No be so, e say I go learn.
Finish what you are saying.
Why interrupt am?
I come ask am, e say me I go learn. I say okay. Even me sef I dey even fear to go because I never do the work before. I come talk like dat. I come talk alone say dis one if you say na dis kain work wey me I dey do, I for no even come village. I for dey there sef dey even anyhow wey dey even do me make dem do me. I come here because Mr. Francis come carry me go the work there. After e carry me go the work, e come stay like 2 week, 1 month sef. Come here, I say the place dey better. The place dey better. Even madam sef even call am. So e say the place dey better for me. Come talk say okay. I come talk say I no wan leave. Dem come tell me say why me I stop school. I say no, me I no stop school. I just come to do I come find money so dat I put myself for school fee. E say my sister no get money.
How you dey carry find money?
I say I come do house girl so dat I carry the money go put for school. Dem come ask me say my sister no dey. I say my sister dey. Say na which kain work? I say na the work wey me I dey here wey I dey do. Come tell me say okay. Dat me person like me say dem for even put me for school. I for no even just do dis kain of work. I come talk so. Dem say one im friend sef come for dat. E come tell me say me dem for train me for school well. Dem for no even just do dis kain of work. Dem for train me for school. Im friend say if e say me I go stay with am, I for even just go school. I come talk say okay. E come call im friend, e come call my madam. After he call my madam say me I go stay there go school for September. It's okay. I go agree. Before I see Mr. Francis say he wan carry me. I go even I say am sef say he no well. I see wetin happen. He say no in short na just small thing there. I come talk say okay. He wan come carry me. I say no I no wan go anywhere. He try he say he wan come carry me. I say no I no wan go. Even my mother my madam children sef my madam pikin sef even talk say why you wan carry me comot. He say no that he no wan carry me go anywhere. I say I no go go anywhere. They come talk there or they come settle there. My madam say okay make me I follow am. My madam pikin say make me I follow am. Make me I go hear wetin they wan talk. I come talk say okay. I come follow am. After I follow am there and I even tell my sister say even call me for phone.
Tell the man to come here and make that call. Go ahead.
My sister call me for phone.
Call you with which phone?
Na
He
the
said she
man
call
phone
me sir.
wey he call me. He say that he say he wan talk with me.
Which number I carry call you? Say she said she don't have any number to reach you for 3 months.
No na dis man
Mm.
my uncle phone wey na the man Mr. Francis call am for phone say I think he wan talk with me.
Mm.
Come talk say my sister say he wan that he wan talk with me. Come give me the phone. I come ask am say sister wetin happen? You no wan tell me? She keep quiet say no be dat matter. I say wetin happen tell me. Say me I dey there. I talk say no I no dey there. I no dey with am. I just I dey outside. I no dey with am. Say me na lie wey me I dey talk na lie. I come talk say no be lie oo. I no dey with am. I dey outside. Talk wetin you wan talk. Come tell me say that no that he no wan tell me that she no be small pikin wey she go tell me every matter. That he no wan tell me anything. I come talk say he say he wan discuss with Mr. Francis. He say okay make he discuss with me now. Cut the call. But he say he wan cut the call. I say no please talk with me. Cut the call if you no call me again.
Leave it. Leave it. Are you sending text or you are calling?
No, they call and never pick up. Sorry, ma, can I say something?
You said what?
No, I said, can I say something?
Say what you want.
No, okay. No, sir, really, not be say it didn't me alive with this girl, but because my discussion with her that when she come, if you say she have money, call am. Today don't see. If you say you say money as I talk now, this girl she just deal with my children now go school because I don't have any money. Even they just like themselves with my children for day here. You know, it's not be waiting at the talk since.
You are not supposed to engage
Okay.
in service of a minor. It's like you are not getting what I'm saying. You are not related to them, right? Because at times we will do things that we don't know the implication. This guy is not up to 18. Until she become 18, that is when you can allow the girl, she can take personal decision and decided to work if she choose and be going to school.
Okay, ma.
Tell them to send her money,
Hello,
but she's
hello,
not
sir.
coming back there.
Hello, sir. Hello, sir. They don't reach your incentive in that money when I talk. Maybe they help me send them now for the girl. I said that money when I talk, you say make you help me send them now for the girl.
Is that the man? Who is the person?
Now the my last one. Hello.
Where is the madam herself?
She Bala never come back. He still in London. He dey with his son. And the son place.
She's not supposed to put any child in her house as a house help that is less than 18 years.
Hello. So I say, you see, make help me send that girl that money now for the girl.
Give me that phone.
All right. Okay. Hello. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay. Hold on.
Good afternoon. Yeah. Where is your mom? Okay, why did she have to put this employ a 16 years girl for a house step in her house? That she's paying a girl that's supposed to be going to school. Why did she put her in her house as a house step? Send her to school how? Are they related? She's not there for the purpose of going to school. She's there as a house help because you are paying her as a house help. What is no no no? Which kind stipend? This guy is not, listen to me, because if your mom is in this place, we'll still get police involved in that. She cannot engage for service of minor in her house, employ girl as a house help, 16 years girl that she's paying 20,000 every month, a girl that's supposed to be going to school. You are telling me it's a stipend? Is that girl related to you? Is she supposed to be in your house? But she was living with your mother, which for her to go to school. That girl is not related to you. You have no reason to keep her there because your mother was paying her. Is it not her salary you were discussing here? They discussed her salary and they just called you that you are to pay her salary back and you are denying.
No, no, the mother they pay this now.
When he called you now, what did he discuss with you? Say the salary of the girl. You still repeating it and you are saying it's a stipend.
And the father, the mother they pay this now.
Please send this in abeg back to them. Let them go take this girl back to the village. You're talking, you are just laughing as if it's funny. Who is your boyfriend? Hmm? Okay, I'll take you for test. From there, let them come. I'll send you out for test first. We'll take you to hospital to run test for you first. Now, to know the stand of your truth. Have you ever been touched before by any man? Eh?
No.
Have you ever been touched by any man? Don't let me spend my money to buy one test on you. Have you ever been touched by any man? Have any man had sex with you? You are still a virgin. You are still a virgin. I'm asking you, why is your voice going down? Are you still a virgin
Yes.
until you get to the hospital? If you are doing house help or for whatever reason, I wish your father is in Lagos. You are doing house help, you started doing house help for age 13, as you say, because you lost your mom. It's not the reason why you should engage your younger sister. You did house help for how many years? Which you cannot even say this is what you have gathered and this. You have not even retired from it, meaning you are enjoying it. So if you do it from 13 years to 26 years now, you're supposed to have said something reasonable, go into petty business, or even use that to educate yourself, go to school or even computer school and learn something reasonable. 26 years you should be thinking of either you want to go to school or you find a spouse or you want to settle down or anything. You will start house help work 13 years. You are doing house help work till you are how many years? You brought this girl from your village, you discussed on how you want to engage her, then you bring her to Lagos, you want to be collecting her salary and whatsoever. That is also slavery. Because if you are working, you are earning salary, your brother is earning salary, and your father is there, the father that gave birth to three of you, I don't think is how old is he, that they cannot support. He can't even afford this girl transport from village to Lagos. And you cannot think, okay, if it is public school, let us enroll this girl, at least let her go to public school and finish at least her secondary school, let her become 18. Then if she have choice of doing herself, good and fine. You brought her to Lagos, you lied, you discussed, you want her to be staying with Mr. Francis and you be paying her school fees, you don't want her to be impregnated, this and that and that and that. Then you brought her, today you want to say the truth, you brought her so that she can be working and be going to school. You obstructed her education in the village. She was schooling there. Were you not going to school when you were in the village?
I'm going to school.
Eh?
I'm going to school.
Yes, you go and finish that school and become 18. You go back, finish your school, become 18, then you can decide what to do with your life. Not your sister taking salary, trying to let them be paying her salary to your account, then you wake up from your bed, this you are the one collecting salary, she's dragging salary, the father is dragging salary on top of a 16 years girl head.
God would make me. I can never do that. This is my blood I'm talking about.
You said they should be paying, you said they should be paying her salary to your account. Have you changed
It's
your
because I
statement
wanted
again?
to go and open another account to put our money
You
inside.
can't open her account in she's less than 18. Is this student account? You are the architect of the whole of this whole thing here.
God is my judge. I can never do bad against my own blood. It's because I didn't see anybody to support me. That is why I brought her back. I brought her to the village and to Lagos. Thank God she's here with me. She's here.
Whoever that needs your sister to stay with you have to go and meet your family. Your family member have to shut.
I don't know.
Everybody don't believe it, then you are lying. If the woman needs your sister to be in her house, you should go and discuss with your family. Let them know where their sister is staying. Should know where the daughter is staying. Yes, I want. Excuse me. You stay in Lagos say when they carry her to go and keep where none of you can access except Mr. Francis. Don't you know something can happen to her?
She informed me.
If something happen to this girl, who are we going to hold responsible? If this girl died, your son, God forbid something happened to that girl in that place. Francis, this girl, your sister is not talking to anybody there. That because she's eating food now, she say I like the place and they sweep and
just informing me about her because I was trying to.
If you are doing your work as a man of the house, why would they inform you? You are the woman, and that's why they don't inform you. You pick somebody, the father is not even here, you don't know where the girl is because all in the name of money, go and work, they put in school. Then you carry her, go and put where nobody, she can't even communicate with the person for 3 months. They can't talk with the girl for 3 months. Now nobody know whether you and them have hypnotized the girl. The girl is saying that she's not coming out. Your elder sister is calling you, say you are not coming out. For what? Go back to the village and become 18. Then you come to Lagos and come and work if you want to work outside. What have entered you? Is she not the one that pay your school your transport to Lagos? So how automatically somebody become your family and become your mother that your elder sister cannot talk to you and you are not missing her? You are not coming out. She's going back to village and when you will pay the school the transport of somebody that the person that is going with her to the village. What kind of association is that? So if somebody's child will be with me, the sister now cannot have access to the girl again. And then the girl now, excuse me, you are also the problem. Don't involve any house, a child below 18 for a house up work. If the person want to help, let her be there. If the girl become 18, she can come and work with the person. They are not blood relation. And the woman did not go to the family to say, give me your girl, I will train her in school. And let the father know that, okay, this girl is coming to that place, I'm also coming there. Let there be that a strong relationship. Anything happen to this girl, what will this, can you hold the woman? Do you have money to fight the person that you say with security? If you don't inform them, you can't access the gate. all in the name of 20,000 naira. You sell somebody's destiny. If they are not paying her, they are even enroll her in school. It's a different thing. That they don't pay her, they are not paying her, they are not paying her salary, and maybe discuss with the family, we want to help this girl, and they both agreed. Possibly put it in writing and even make it official. The girl will stay there. They put her in school. I mean, if she become 18, she want to be working and she'll be earning salary, then they'll be paying her, she'll be working. 16 years you are collecting money on her head. Now she can't even listen to her family anymore. I ask you to chat me for them. What? Talk, I'm not there for them. Talk. How? Which product is it? I asked you, excuse me, I asked you to check another place. You must not depend on this person.
I'll go and see.
You will still go back tomorrow. Hilary, I will block you from this place. I will block you if you drop this comment again. I will block you, whether Orisu Hilary. I will block you if you don't know where they call the minor. If you send anything again, you will just find yourself out of this place in 1 second. What is your name? Speak up.
Righteous.
Good. You go and finish your school. If you engage in any hard center work again, both you and Ruth. Are you living on your own? You are living on your own. Are you married? Can your sister stay with you? Do you have house of your own? You are living with somebody.
We are friends. Both of us, like we are two.
Bruce, do you have house of your own?
Mm.
Do you have house of your own?
Yes, ma'am.
You are living with your family.
I have 3 kids, ma'am.
3 kids.
Yes, ma'am.
At least you grow up with the father.
Yes, ma'am.
You
No,
have
I'm not
served.
grow up. Me, I'm grow with my father's name.
I asked you simple
Okay,
question.
yes,
You
yes.
grew up with their father.
Okay.
Is that not what you said?
No, when I was small,
Is that not what you said? You say you grew up with their father. I did not say you and their father grew up as a child.
Okay.
You stay with their father when you were growing up. For how many years?
Still like almost 3 years from now.
3 years. Is that growing up with your father? Eh?
No,
If you don't want to go to village, you only stay with him and go to school to become with him. You only have 2 choices. Either you go to village or you stay with him and go to school. So what do you choose?
I'm staying.
Eh?
I'm staying.
You stay with him. Do you hear what I said? She have 2 choices. Either we'll take her back to the village or she stay in Lagos here and finish her school. Madam, what is your decision?
I suggest she go back to the village because where she stayed before, I always managed to send her school fees.
Okay, do you know the reason why I will not send her to the village? Because they say you said you don't want them to pregnant her in village. So in Lagos here, all of us will watch over her. This girl is not going nowhere. This is your elder brother, right? You watch over her. This office will watch over her. You invite your father here. He's going to stay with him because your father gave her to this girl. He sent her to this man. And the man has lived with these people in your family. This girl will go to school until she become 18. So if the people that she's working with want to help her according to you people, let them be helping her until she finish her school. When she become 18, she want to work with them, she can go there and work with her decision as 18 years girl. 2 years to become 18, right?
Yes, ma'am.
You are 16 now.
Yes, ma'am.
2 years you become 18. That you can take your decision. So the same village you brought her from, that you said you don't want that to, you want them to impregnate her, you want to send her back to the village, then you have a motive.
I have my reason because
Your reason,
you
you
can't
will
stay
tell
with
this office your reason. You cannot remote control this girl. She have her own life to live. You move her to Lagos to come and do house help. Now you want to return her to village because the same village you said you don't want them to impregnate her. You want to send her to the village now to be impregnated. It's not possible.
No, excuse me. The only thing I want is for her to go to school.
She will
That
go
is
to
the
school
only
in
thing I
Lagos
want. School
with
is
your.
what I want.
Do you have money to enroll her in school?
I will, whatever I have is what I want.
She will school that school in Lagos. That is going to be the decision. She will school that school in Lagos here. That money, listen to me, I did not ask you to go and use that money to put her in school.
I'm not eating that money.
If she stay with you, you are to pay for her school fees.
No, say me I get 3K while they pay for school also.
That is what I'm saying.
Discussion what they get for them before that when they pay her school fee, when she stay with them. That even the reason discuss. But me, I have 3 kids while they pay
You are
for
collecting
school.
salary,
So that
right? You want her to go to school,
Yes,
and your reason is you are the one. The first statement, you are the one to be paying her school fees. So you and your brother can be paying her school fees.
I don't have a problem with that.
Hmm.
But the school fees in Lagos is expensive like 15K. When in the village, I'm not saying she should go back to the village. I'm just telling you the amount. But me that I'm trying to
Don't worry, she will go to
just
government
trying
school. This office will help her. We will take her to Maryland to go and process all her papers she need to go to government school. Anywhere she's staying, we will enroll her into government school. But this girl is not going
yes,
to
I
village
accept me. She's not
because
going.
now you are not complaining the school fees in Lagos is high. But you are the one that brought her from village. So the school fees in village, how much were they paying?
It's like 3,000.
Eh?
3,000.
It's not 3,000.
It's 3,000. It's
Let me
not
call my auntie and answer.
Call your auntie.
Because
It's not
she's the one
3,000.
paying her school fees and her own son school fees.
Root son school fees.
No, my auntie's son school fees. The both of
Go and
them.
call your auntie, want to know.
The both of them are going to school for the same school. She's here. She's not. I'm not lying.
Eh? How much
She's
were they
it.
paying your school fees?
It's something like but 8,000.
Eh?
8,000.
Ma, I always send
Let
them
me-
money
let
every
me call
month, and it's 5,000. Books and everything.
You say?
I always send money 5,000 every month. Why are you not saying anything? You just make me be like I'm a
Sister.
bad person.
Sister,
Eh?
I
Why are
don't
you doing this? Let him go and call her.
Call the auntie.
Let me.
All right. Yeah, the call line is open for your own opinion. Should we send? What is your name again?
Rachel.
Should we send Righteous to the village, or Righteous should be in Lagos and school? Please, you can call in and give your opinion so that we'll have final decision as far as this is concerned. how much is your salary? Let me have the phone, please. Please. I say, how much is your salary? Why did you bring
Salary
the phone? You are
is
supposed to give her phone. Why did you bring
no. You said I should call my auntie.
it? Auntie. How much is your salary?
My salary is 22.
22.
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me
But
say everything is 38.
your salary.
Yes.
Okay. We are going to, this person is your responsibility. She's your younger sister. So it's a responsibility of you and your sister. So let's hear the opinion then. You and her will contribute to her school fees, and then we will now know. Turn down the volume
Hello?
of what you are watching from. Turn down your volume, please. Turn down your volume, please. Your name and where you are calling from. Hello?
Okay, my name is Bessie. I'm calling from Kentley.
Let's go ahead, please.
Hello?
Go
Yeah.
ahead.
And I want to suggest that the girl stays in Lagos and finish her school. Since she already left the village, and if it's even possible, since you're now involved president, she can actually go back to the woman she worked for if they are ready to help her. If they new work for her, she can go back to the house while the monitor her stay in the house if they are willing to help her. If the brother and the sister cannot afford the school fees, she can go back to the place she is working for. If you are willing to help her and you can monitor her school fees, that is the suggestion.
Thank you for your suggestion.
Thank you.
Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello? Hello?
Your name and where you are calling from.
Yeah, my name is Elizabeth Alashi. I'm calling from Abuja. Good afternoon, Mr. President.
I'm a woman, I'm not a man. Good afternoon.
Yes, ma'am. Good afternoon, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Please, my advice, ma'am, but if they can restore the girl to where she's working.
Can you turn down the volume of where you are? Turn down the volume of what you are watching from. You are echoing this thing.
If she's comfortable there, let her go back to her school.
Please, if you are calling, first of all, turn down the volume of what you are watching from. Your name and where you are calling from.
Madam, good afternoon. My name is Juliet. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Your name is who?
Juliet, I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
Go ahead.
Thank you, madam. Thank you for what you're doing. I want to commend your effort.
Thank you.
Concerning this matter on ground, the Francis and this lady, my input, ma, I think I'll suggest the little girl, the 15-year-old girl, stays back in Lagos to continue her education, if possible, with the same family who decided to take her up as a maid. Let them now bear the responsibility of also loving her enough to put her through school. Thank you, ma. And I think his sister is just being vengeful at this point, wanting her younger daughter to go back to school, wanting her younger daughter to go back to the village.
I don't understand.
Hello?
You said what?
What I'm saying is, Precious should not go back to the village. The 50-year-old girl, I think that's her name. She should stay in Lagos. And the family should be contacted. The lady who took her in should be contacted to take care of her academically.
It's all right. Thank you. Your name and where you are calling from.
Okay, this is Gloria. I'm calling from Lagos. I've been following your program. I think your decision is right, really. The brother and the sister should help her out since she's already in Lagos. And then she can stay with Mr. Francis. I don't think the other family might want to take her back because the whole thing is on air now and it's kind of embarrassing to them. So they should take up the responsibility, both brother and sister, until she's of age to make the decision she wants.
Okay. Thank you very much. Your name and where you are calling from.
Mr. President, this is Promise. I'm calling from the United States of America.
Mr. Flourish, I'm not a woman, I'm not a man, I'm a woman, so don't address me as Mr.
No, your position as the president can make you a woman.
No, I don't want to be a man. I beg, address me as a woman or madam.
Mr. President, I'm sorry. Sorry, your okay. My suggestion is that the kid can stay in Lagos. I want further support to people in cars instead of taking it to the village. So let's bring this together to new people so that the flesh can have a good education and learn some other things. That's my contribution. Thank you very much.
Welcome.
And I with that, Chairman.
Thank you. Your name and where you are calling from.
Hello, good afternoon. My name is Mercy. I'm calling from Lagos.
Your name is who?
Mercy.
Go ahead.
Okay, please, I'm thinking that the girl should go back to the place because I think I'm talking from my own experience. The woman that brought me to Lagos, I think I was 14 then, and the woman sent me out for me to finish my secondary school. Now I'm learning work. If the woman is willing to help, I think you have to go back.
Go back where?
Go back to the place that she was working.
No. I'll go back. Thank you. All right, thank you. Mr. Francis, give us the number of this woman. Bring the number of the woman. Just bring it out and write it out. While you are waiting for call, you were sending how much to the village before?
2,000.
5,000
Yes.
every month.
Yes.
And then you also be supporting 5,000, also making how much?
10,000.
So we'll go and look for school. And it's close to Francis' house. And it's within that amount. And let her be enrolled to school in Lagos. We'll monitor her. And anytime they come to that house, listen to me. I say, give me the number. I don't know what you are pressing there. Is it difficult for you to bring the
How
number?
they bring them? Is it the son of the mother is not here?
Bring the woman number. Bring the woman number because it's you and her that will be communicating.
I know they can.
Bring her
Zero.
number.
Zero.
Don't call it out. Just give me the number. can drop the phone and give me attention. Leave the phone. Keep the phone there. Let them concentrate. Wait for me. We are going to call the woman if she's willing to train this girl or support her, not asking her that she girl is going back to that house. How many of you are in that house?
So then
Only who?
me and the woman,
Only you and the woman in that
Driver.
house with
driver.
with driver. So for now, she will go back to your house until the woman returns back from wherever she is. When she's back to Nigeria, we see her. She's ready to train her and all that. Father of the girl will come to Lagos. They will do every necessary things. That girl will not go there without the involvement, full involvement of the family. She will put it in writing. The level in which she will train the girl to. The salary, they should forget about the salary. They should not pay her any salary, not even one kobo. Not to you, not to her sister. If she want to train her in school, from secondary to university, fine. If you want to help her until she become 18, she be paying her salary. When she become 18 and they want to do that, she have to state exactly what she will be doing for this girl, but not now. For now, the girl is going back to your house because it's you that the father gave her to. And anytime we send anybody there, they say she's not there. Any day we send anybody to that girl to your house and they did not see the girl there day and night, you're in trouble. And I'm still going to have private interview with her. How we give her to you is the same way we're going to take her back from you. But father will come to Lagos. Are you hearing me? If you like you people send her transport, if you like let her look for transport and come to Lagos. Because if you ask him to come, he did not come. We will get government involved while he send this minor to Lagos for whatever reason. He still have a right. You might be engaging her ignorantly, she may not know anything. For her age, she cannot know much. Whatever she's saying now, she's saying out of ignorance. I like the place, yes. She can like the place. A child that they brought from village that came to see light will like wherever they take her to. If you carry somebody from village and take her to London or America, she will like the place. But if she like the place, is she really there with the right process? No. If there is problem, how will the woman explain? If she's staying there, if she say she's still a virgin, then she should be virgin till she become of age. Nobody should go abuse her sexually. Nobody should go and take advantage of her because she like the place, she have not seen light before. For that reason, she should be abused or her right should be infringed upon because she cannot speak or she like the place. Do you understand me?
Yes.
So your father have to come to Lagos. What is your wife doing for a living?
She's selling shop, food store.
Full stop. How long this girl stay with you before you take her to that woman?
She did 2 weeks.
Two what?
2 weeks. Then she come from Lagos.
2 weeks.
Some days.
Okay. Give me your wife's number. I have to call your wife please. To know whether she's ready to accept Prosper. What is her name? Write her number. Give me talk less, abeg.
Now she first talk sef for that to stay with me.
Dear customer, you are not allowed to call this number.
Your wife number is not on. Which number did you give to me?
070 800 41737.
Hold on. Hold on. That's what's going on. Hello, Madam Blessing. Good afternoon.
Hello.
Madam, good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Okay, I'm calling you from Human Rights Office. Where your husband is?
Thank you. Thank you.
Afternoon. What's the
Yes.
Right here.
Okay, we are bringing Righteous to your house. Righteous is going to stay in your house. Are you ready to allow her to stay in that house?
If there's no problem, if you come at night, I'm not against now. But if you won't bring problem, me, I don't want problem.
Madam, answer me one question first.
But what is my husband said first?
Your husband said yes, but as the wife of the house, we will still have to seek your consent.
No
We-
problem. I don't have anything to do with my husband and try to do.
It's all right. Is that okay, boy?
No have problem.
So the girl is going to stay in your house. The siblings, which is Ruth and the brother Isaiah, please you bring the money here so that people will not have issue with Francis. I don't want Francis to call you. I don't want if you call your sister, you can call your sister and talk with her as your younger sister and everything. Same way with you. But you will not want a confrontation between you and Francis because of your sister. There is nothing wrong if you bring your sister to a limelight, but the way it's going now, it may bring family issue, which I will not want. I will not allow that to come because your mom is not alive, and you people need to come together and bond as family. Do you understand me? Hello.
Hello.
Yeah. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. I thought the case that was going on, this was the number to call.
Yes. Go ahead, please. Our last caller for the.
Okay. Sorry, because I heard the wife of Mr. Francis, but the way she sounded, I hope there's not going to be future problems because the girl Bob, they should caution her not to maltreat her too because the way she sounded, I don't think that I will be comfortable there.
She did not sound about the girl. She sounded about Ruth, which is the girl elder sister. So maybe you did not get her statement right. She's not talking about
Okay,
Ruth, she's
okay,
talking
sorry.
about the elder sister. Yes, thank you. So one, if your sister go back to the village, let assume your purpose of bringing her to Lagos is for a better living. And at the end of the day, you insist that she should be returned back to village. And eventually anything happen to your sister, God forbid. Will you feel bad or you will not feel bad?
I'll feel bad.
Will you blame yourself or you will not blame yourself?
I will blame myself.
Okay. She is the last born, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And you are 3 siblings, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Your elder brother is in Lagos, you are in Lagos, and she's also here. So it's better both 3 of you stay together, see yourself, and manage yourself. Your sister will be 18 in a few 2 years is like closing eye and opening eyes. We would not want a situation where government will arrest you for trading with her. She's still a minor, or arrest that woman because she's not related to you. But if she become 18 and she still want to do a house help work, she can still engage herself without any issue and raise her money and decided what to do with her money. So any assistance you are going to both of you are going to render within the period of 2 years, just do it. Okay?
Yes.
So if she still want to further after 2 years, she can decide to be working and be using her money to be training herself. So if you send her back to the village, it's no problem. If you stay with Francis, you can easily have access to her, right? For her 60,000, they will get her what is it called, handset. Otherwise, if you know you don't have issue with Francis, it is better you communicate with her with Francis line, so that there won't be any other contact of collecting number here and there, and it become another unnecessary exposure. Hmm?
Yes.
So one, I would not want your wife to have issue with you. You heard what she said.
Well, the problem, sorry, ma, because bro, she not dey hear. Even here, if I talk, not dey hear.
No,
That's the problem.
no be so.
But if you not,
Listen to me, you are the problem here. You are the problem. You have your own children. You cannot give out your daughter without having access to the care. You are the problem here. Because when if she not trust you, she cannot send. It's her money that she sent to the village to bring her sister here, not your money. You are the one that gained there. She brought her sister. You collected 20,000 naira for trading with her sister to go and do her self. Then you block her. She's not having access to the care, even talking to her sister anymore. This girl that she's talking, there's no way they pay her sister's money to her account, and Ruth will seize the money, whereas the girl know that she's the one working, and her elder sister is with her money, and she will start talking story tomorrow. We have seen so many people, even adults, that they work with people. I found so many cases that even the employers don't pay them. They will owe them 2 months, 3 months, 6 months. The next thing, they will allege them that they have stolen. They have stolen something. Then they don't pay them anymore. So she has been in the business. She must have experienced some things, and she told you they owe her, they don't pay her. So if she want to protect the interest of her sister, there's nothing wrong. Not having communication with her sister, somebody staying with her. Now the girl is even arguing, challenging her already for somebody that brought you to Lagos as your elder sister. What kind of behavior is that? Come out of where they send you to, say you are not coming out. Then tomorrow she will deny the family because she see a greener pasture. Is that how to behave? That's not how to behave. Even if you are seeing heaven today, you should know your background, know where you come out from, and you have family. And if this girl want to stay, we just want her to stay with Francis so that you'll be having access to her. Because you are not living on your own. You are living with people and you cannot go back to them, right?
Yes.
And she cannot live with your brother because your brother is living with other friends. You understand? So at least Francis is married, the wife don't have problem. All we need is to unite all of you, okay? So that there won't be any problem. If the woman comes back and says you want to sponsor her, no problem. She should come here and let us know. Hmm?
Yes.
Yes, and that your father have to be involved. This, the right process need to be taken. The proper office need to be approached. Okay?
Yes.
Do you have any other thing? Any objection?
I wanted to ask a question.
Yeah.
When September, which is next month, and she's supposed to start school,
Mm.
do we have to come here, or should call my father to come here and so we can arrange it, or she's free to go to school in his place? Maybe we should come and bring the money here. Or what are we going
If
to
there
do?
is understanding and there is no issue, which I will not want the way you are addressing Ruth. You are not a good man. No. I must say it. I'm very blunt, and I don't know how you
I'm
feel.
sorry, I'm sorry.
Listen to me. You are not a good man. One, you are not a good elderly person. You are using this family, not that you are helping them. Oh. Do you hear me? You are taking advantage of them because they cannot afford to be stabilized on their own. They are spiritual as root. By now you're supposed to have saved. And if as spiritual as this girl, she's still serving person, no matter how stubborn you tag her as a stubborn person, it take humility to stay with somebody for 1 month, 2 months, 3 months. You can engage her service with somebody and who you gave her to must have complained that this girl is stubborn, oh, this girl don work, oh, this girl is staying don stay at home, oh, this girl is stealing, oh. We have seen cases like that, and nobody have troubled you over her, and you want to bring her to social media to come and dent her integrity, her own image, because she gave her sister to you and you engage her sister and you deny her access to her sister, and you want to tag, excuse me, don't interrupt me again, because I watch your statement very carefully. You are not a good person. If not for the reason that I don't want this girl to return back to the village because the father is not capable and all that, I would have sent this girl to the village. Your house self is not even a better option for her, because you may end up creating problem between the girl and the sister. You took somebody's sister, she brought her last sibling to Lagos, and you took advantage of her. You don't allow her access to the sister. Now she reported so that she can have her sister back. You want to come to social media and talk nonsense, that unreasonable comments about her. For what? Now the sister is going to stay with you. How will she have full access to the sister that you will not even poison the two sisters? Look at the way the sister was talking as if she did bad for bringing her to Lagos. September is just by the corner. You understand me? And I believe that woman should be back. Go and contact her. The woman should be back, whatever. Let the woman come. Let your father come to Lagos. Eh? And anywhere the sister is staying, she must have access to that place. Whether you are an agent or you are not an agent. Anybody, anywhere she want, where she's going, she must have access to her sister. It's her sister, is not she's not your daughter. If the father choose, yes, let this woman help my daughter, whatever, and they follow due process, she will have access to her sister. They must give her access to call her sister. If it's once in a week or every day they want to talk as two sisters, you must grant her that access. After all, they don't have mother, so why would they bond? Call that guy. When is the mother coming back? Go and call him now, ask where is the mother coming from. Collect the number, the phone for him. The issue is that the three of them cannot stay together. Ruth is doing her self work, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And they give you are sleeping there, abi?
Yes, ma'am.
Did they ask you to live outside their house and be coming in?
No, I'm living with them.
You are living with them.
Yes,
Eh. Because they were saying they want to contribute for you people to get an apartment so that three of you can live together and all that. That's what they are suggesting. But since they did not give, you don't have the right of living outside where you are working. That's another thing. Only Precious Abi, what is her name, cannot live alone, cannot rent out for 16 years girl, right?
yes.
a young girl. I hope you understand this your elder sister. And there is no relationship you will create. Your blood is what? Your blood. Hmm? Nobody, not even me, not even this office, don't let anybody create issue between you and your sister. Do you hear me? Nobody will love you the way you love her, and nobody will love her the way you will love her. Even though there is even in the family, but at least she's your blood sister, right? And this your blood brother. So she have not done anything wrong to bring you to Lagos. Okay? Don't go and say anything that or want to do anything to provoke her or get her angry because of this issue. Whatever be your reason, the fact remain that she was the one that sent her hard earned money to bring you to Lagos. And if she wish you bad, she can't do that. I hope you understand that.
He said when she come, he call me. She stay when there Wednesday.
The elder brother is living with what? Say you are living with who?
We stay together with a friend.
You wear the rub eye pencil under your eye.
I don't like this.
You know rub eye pencil here? Is that how your eye be like
Yes.
Cameroon people?
Yes.
Or your mother is from Niger? You don't know. You don't know where your mother. You don't ask your father, or you not grow up to meet your mother. You say you don't know. So, did you accept that your sister should stay with Mr. Francis when you went to
Yeah.
work?
So if he can train her well, take her like his own children, there is no problem with that.
Ruth, are you of the same lineage?
Yes, no longer she's going to school. I don't have any problem with Mr. Francis, but the way he behaves is what I don't understand about him. The way he behaves. At least I took him as an uncle. I don't have any issues.
You say so. That
Yes.
day you came.
So I don't know why he's doing this. I don't understand. I don't know what is the problem.
I thought you heard that she said she don't have any issue.
Then,
She don't have any issue with you.
yes,
And
I
when
don't
she
have issue
came
with
that
am
day,
o.
she still said the person should take her like an uncle. That's what she said that day. Where she lied, I said it. Where she said the truth, I said it. So it's not easy for somebody to trust you as an uncle, and you behave like that uncle. You treat them like an uncle. You see them like a younger one. The junior brother is still far your junior and all this. So take these children like your children. No matter anything, now that you have chopped egunje from their heads, take them like your children. Don't bring problem between them, because if you bring problem between them, the spirit of their late mother will not forgive you. They must live in peace and unity as siblings. Don't create problem for them o. I use to beg you. So it's just by we're in August. At least end of August your dad should come to Lagos. I will decide finally on that, and by that time we will know what's going on. So by September, whatever decision we take, we'll finalize that. If they are willing to pay her, this will enter September, go to Medicaid, we'll train. If you are not ready, then you stay with Francis in Lagos. We enroll her into school. She become 18, 3 years time. You stay and you must not be for that. You be in that house. Francis that is still finding a job still have people that she is giving people out for herself, right?
Yes.
And don't go and be doing herself like that. That your sister did it, there's nothing, whatever. The one you have gathered, you can still even go to computer school. Eh? Yes. Not just to be doing herself. You are not even supposed to encourage her again. You still need to struggle and let her be the one that will be educated for the family. So anybody that want to discuss anything with this girl now should be her education. Let them not even pay anything. Let them train her to university. If let want to stay, let her just stay. They should not pay anything. Do you hear me? Even if they don't pay anything, they sponsor you to invest. It's better for you. You want to enter an agreement, let them enter an agreement.
Yes.
At least let it better for her. But if they are paying her 20,000 saving, you use her 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, she's still in that house. And if you check how much they are paying her for 5 years, at the end she cannot leave the place and achieve any reasonable thing.
Yes.
But if they say they want to sponsor, no problem, don pay her, sponsor her to the university, like that is scholarship. And while she's there, she will still be there helping them housework, this and that and that and that. What class were you?
For village and SS.
SS1, SS2, SS3. Eh? So the issue of even secondary school depends on her, where they want to enroll her, and also her performance in her test. So if the issue of sponsoring and all that, good and fine, they should discuss that. But if they engage her for 3 years, 4 years, and she's not going to school, or she's still going to school after 2 years, she finish her secondary school, and she stay in that house doing herself, she's not going to school. At the end of the day, she will still come back saving little money and be trading the next thing, whatever. So we should take something better for her. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. That is better. Okay, so by August, let's check the date. We'll come with her Francis. August 26th. Yes, 26th, we come with her. And please, both of you should communicate with your father. You don't have transport, I think we transport. Let you come to Lagos on 26th by 11 o'clock. You'll be here. And before that time, we shall communicate with the woman. Do you have any question?
No, I don't have any problem.
Do you have any other question?
Oh, till then.
And you? Go and apologize to your sister.
Yeah, not that it's I go. If you know that woman cause you say a number more go. If you know me I go, you know be you tell even my wife says sometimes they quarrel because of you. When I talk about the whole person, you should now, even as if he says it because of now the woman called him say a number.
I did not ask you, but you are just talking and talking and talking.
No, I'm not sure because of
Oga, you are interrupting what she's talking. What is your problem?
So, completely.
See, okay. I understand you're a little girl. Okay? You are just a child. That's why I did not talk. I know you don't know what you're saying. You don't know what I've been passing through, trying to find you. I've been crying. I cannot sleep. I've been looking for help. Thank God I find this platform in my Facebook. I have to call them for help. I'm not trying to do bad for you. I'm trying to save you so that wherever our mother is, she will be happy with us. That is the reason I'm trying to look for a better life for you. I know you don't understand me. Yes, please. I'm not planning bad for you. I'm planning good for you. Okay? That is the reason why I came here to look for a justice so that they can help me out. Look for a place for you. I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad sister. That is the reason why I don't want to be talked bad against you. Okay? I don't have any issue with you. You're yellow. Stand up.
Say she stand up, stand up. That is good.
Yeah.
That is nice.
And please don't take me like I'm rude to you. Okay? I'm just trying to fix things right for us.
The only thing
Please.
I kept upset with you,
How
if
messed
both
up.
of you and that, I won't know the calling between
Ruth, on the second note, please. You know, the same way we're asking your sister to apologize and also listening to you. Please live a life that your sister needs to emulate, a good life that sister needs to emulate. as an African people, you must learn how to respect who is your elder. Whatever decision you want to take, even if you have money or you feel you are in a better position, always carry your elder brothers and before you call your father, listen to what you call your dad and asking him or anybody to bring your younger one to Lagos, you should have related to your brother and both of you need to agree, discuss, okay, if it's like this, let her come. And that is how family can unite and do things appropriately. But if you just take decision, you feel whatever your own reason, you might have good reason of doing that. But when you don't carry them along, it's like you are looking down on them or you feel they are not responsible enough to have to discuss family issue. Okay? Yeah.
I'm so sorry.
That is nice. I love that. Beautiful family. All of them so beautiful and handsome. Ruth is such a pretty girl. She's even finer than the way you are seeing her on the
And
bed.
uncle, I'm sorry I mean to you. It's because I was upset. I mean, I always hear from my sister every week in the village. So I was surprised that I'm not hearing from her for 2 months, 3 months. I was so scared. This is a child we are talking about. So if I'm mean to you, please, I'm sorry.
You offend them, not the
I'm
problem
sorry.
and the woman. You can ask them. She didn't know say the woman travel. I should come here ask them. Even I cannot get herself for the woman. I've called. She did not say I'll never get her. And I drew her friend for first time. I didn't send my number to the son. Even I'm not even know. I never did the first time for me to know that the son. I said, see what happened. Mom is I'm not the one that said let come and go. And
It's
that
fine.
day too. Ask him how many days. See my body. See, I saw a day.
It's
And
fine.
7 days.
I
I
understand.
never even this in that day when I
You never see
I never be telling you go some place.
you never
Yeah.
see client
Not
to
like
give
that.
her. That's why you're collecting drip. If you see other girl where you give her to collect 20,
No,
20,000
mommy,
and
not
you
like that.
you
I'll
no
be
go
sick.
collect,
No, I'll be at the sick. See, not my typhoid, not this nothing.
it's good.
Because
Go drink
all
and
the
go.
rain, all this in the front of
You
my
are in
head.
Yoruba land.
And they carry markets on that, they go to everywhere. Shagan, they said, that is why stress.
Only you.
So
Now you be
as you
agent,
see
now you
me,
be this, now you
I'm
be
not
that.
I'm not
Who
a
is my
troublesome
daughter?
person.
So, not be say, I will not have finish.
I'm not a troublesome
All what
person.
you need from you is okay, everything's fine. All this that you are talking like parrot is not necessary. Simple, I'm sorry, and you need to respond back, it's okay. Now you don't go village, how you sell, how you take a 1 million drip, how you this one, you go to village, sell this. If I allow you now, you will talk another business where you do. It's all right. This is where we are going to draw the curtain for this very matter. 26th of August, we'll have them back to the house and have a final decision as far as this young girl matter is concerned. We all need a better life for her. There is nothing bad if somebody wants to assist, but the issue is that she's still very little to engage her in salary work. Let them think of what they can do for her and how they can better her life, her education, her future, and all that will be better that way than others. I appreciate every one of you that take your time, your reasonable comments, your call, Tessie, Julius, Gloria, Mercy, and every one of you that have called in. God bless you, real good, and I appreciate you more for gluing to this moment we have done this case. My thanks go mostly to those of you that share on this very case and for others to learn from these people's mistake. I bless you and bless myself. Long life, long good, prosperity for human rights defender and access to justice advocate center, all the crew, the workers, and everybody. God bless you all, and I thank God for a peaceful resolution. And this is what we clamor for. Amen. Amen. Silvanus Iweze. Thank you, Hadidon David. Thank you for your prayer and for the prayer to the organization. St. Francis is a marketer. He need to talk much because he wants to convince us. That is it. Okay, please don't forget my handset. I'm still hoping, I'm still believing the good Samaritan that will just knock my door and say, this is your handy. I'm still waiting for it. You think I've forgotten because I mentioned it that day. Please don't forget to. Otherwise, some of you, I will not allow you to call my line anymore. Because calling, you are hanging my phone because the phone refuses to be released. Okay, Kiki say Mr. Francis, Kiki say may God bless you. And bless Ruth. And bless Ruth's brother and bless Ruth's sister. All right, thank you very much. Have a nice day. They say Ruth, you are a good